For most people, daring abroad is the perfect opportunity to change their lives for the better. The chance to live and work in a first world country is not only a dream come true, but also a ticket to financial freedom. But for Seattle-based Reverend David Kiama, this is not the case.
Guess what? Within like 2 months, Pastor Dia huyo akatokea Mombasa.
Reverend Kiama is the founder of Power of Praise Ministries, and for the past 3 years, he has been a man on a mission.
It's a lot of opportunities. We come here, we are able to support other organizations back home like I am doing right now. That is the reason why we are here and not in Nairobi. On the vision that I have on reaching the unreached people groups. In Kenya, we have areas that have not been favored in a way. There are people who are still in poverty. There are people who don't have good shelters in Kenya. And, you know, when I look at that, I value my being here because I usually tell people we used to look for the people of color to become donors back home. God has given us an opportunity now to be in their land. And I usually call myself now the donor number one because God is excelling us financially. I usually speak to my people, especially Kenyans who are in this land of America, who can see themselves like I see myself as a donor without depending on any people of color. Because God has brought you here for that purpose, that you may use what you have to touch a life back home.
Yes, through his organization, Miracle Day Foundation, Reverend Kiama has been selflessly engaged in charitable work back in Kenya. One such project is Havila Children's Home in Mwiki, Kasarani. Started in 2006, Havila is home to about 30 children. Pastor Samuel Wainaina is the chairman of the board.
We usually get children from children's office, the children who are desperate, children who are destitute, and mostly the orphans. It is also a rescue center where if the children's office and the police and the administration find that there is a child who is in need, maybe because it's lost, they bring them here.
On Daring Abroad show, we look at how Kenyans abroad reconnect with their motherland.
Those ones who are outside country, they go through our CEO, and then whatever kind of support they give, it is sent directly. We have an account at Sidian Bank, and whenever he sends to our accountant, and then she deposits. If there is anything we need to deposit. If it is any help coming to Havila, I am the one who come to Havila, and we account for every single coin that is given. So we have our records straight, and we are not out there to gain, but we are there out to give what God has given us.
We also do feeding programs. We have people who are feeding vulnerable kids at Korogosho, places like Korogosho, and other slums in Nairobi. And you can also join us because this is a daily program because food is something that is needed daily.
Reverend Kiama represents Kenyans who are using their opportunities abroad to help their motherland. His is more than passion, it's a calling, and he believes that there are more Kenyans like him out there.